Hi, you guys. Oh my gosh. So I'm on a new channel because when I set up my real YouTube live, I put it in encoder. So it was a whole different system. So I'm here on a different channel. So I'm so sorry I missed you if you popped onto the other link. So, new chapter, new page, new story. Welcome to the Real Love Lounge. I'm Susan Foxley. And if you're overwhelmed, if you're feeling frustrated, if you're feeling unwanted, unloved, and alone and overwhelmed, you are in the right place. I am Susan Foxley. I am the author of Mixed Up to Fixed Up in 4 Weeks. And I am the author of Effed Up to Fixed Up in 4 Weeks. And a couple other books that I've written. But what I want to say, you guys, is that if you've heard of Murphy's Law, I was Murphy. Things kept going just wrong for me. I suffered from depression in my earlier years. As a teenager, I struggled from negative thinking. I struggled from feeling clumsy and awkward. And what I want to say is that I am fixed up. I'm imperfectly perfect, but I'm fixed up. And what I want to say is that wise people learn from other people's mistakes, and people that are not so wise learn from their own mistakes. So today you can take some wisdom from me and learn from my mistakes. Learn from what I'm going to teach you, some life hacks, so you don't have to go through what I went through in my life. I'm going to teach you some beautiful life hacks. You know, there's a saying, pain is the touchstone of all spiritual growth. Well, I want to change that paradigm and say that love and joy are the touchstone of all spiritual growth. Love and joy are the touchstone of all spiritual growth. And I'm going to teach you the 4 steps of my Mixed Up to Fixed Up in 4 week program. And the first step is clearing and cleaning your negative thoughts. The second step is planning and planting what you do want. The third step is witness and watch, and reap and repeat. Repetition is the mother of genius. So, what I want to first tell you is that right now we are in beta waves, and beta waves are kind of high brain waves. And in order to change and recalibrate, we have to get into theta waves and slow down those brain waves, similar to when we were 1 to 7 years old. That's right, we were in theta waves from the ages of 1 to 7, and we were literally under hypnosis when we were young. We were under hypnosis. And when we're under hypnosis, we attract people like our caregivers, like our parents, like our siblings, like our teachers, like our neighbors, maybe like the things that we saw on television. I know I watch a lot of TV, the Jetsons and the Brady Bunch, and I'm aging myself. But so, anyhow, we are hypnotized by our environment from the ages of 1 to 7. So we may attract things that are familiar, family like, people like mom and dad, people like our siblings, people like our caregivers or our teachers, because it feels familiar, even though it may feel it's not good for us. Because it may dysregulate our nervous system, but we're so used to drama and trauma in our upbringing that we may replicate that as adults in our lives. So, what we're going to do today is make the familiar unfamiliar and the unfamiliar familiar, so we can recalibrate and change the narrative, change the story, turn the channel, turn the page, new chapter, new page, new story. So we are going to go into theta waves, and we are going to unwire and unfire drama, trauma, feeling unwanted, unloved, alone, and overwhelmed. And we are going to erase and replace with peace, harmony, ease, joy, bliss, ecstasy, serenity, harmony. So today, what I'm going to do is, first of all, teach you heart math meditation. And I love this. And the more we do it, the more we'll remember wonderful memories. Most of us, when we look back in the rearview mirror, I always say, don't look in the rearview mirror too much, you're going to crash. You want to look into the windshield of potentiality. But when you're looking in the rearview mirror too much, looking in the past, we're going to crash. So you glance back, but look into your future. But with heart math meditation, we're going to go back and remember some beautiful memories. Again, we're addicted to the negative. Most of us, we have 60 to 70,000 thoughts in one day. And most of those thoughts are the same as yesterday and the day before and the day before. And most of us have a negative bias. It was a way of survival. If saber-toothed tiger is behind us, or some kind of creatures behind us, we had to be on high alert in caveman days. But we're not in caveman days anymore. So you can relax your nervous system. You can regulate your nervous system. And this is a beautiful way to regulate your nervous system. And you cannot manifest if you are not in mind-heart coherence. Let's say that your mind is telling you, I am abundant, I am wealthy, I am wealthy, I am wealthy, but you feel poor. You feel poverty. You feel like you have to hold on to every penny. See how there's not a mind-body coherence? Or you say, I am healthy, I am healthy, I am healthy, but inside, down deep in your subconscious mind, maybe you're not feeling healthy. So it has to be mind-heart coherence, and the best way to do that is through heart math meditation. So let's go ahead and just get really comfortable. Place our hands on our hearts and just breathe in through your heart and out through your heart. And I wanted you to go back to a beautiful memory as a child, under the age of 7. Go back to one moment, maybe your first bike, your first trip to the beach or Disneyland. Just go back and see what you saw, hear what you heard, and feel what you felt as if you were there right here, right now. Go back to that memory, see what you saw, hear what you heard, and feel what you felt as if you were there right here, right now. Go back to that memory. Breathing in and breathing out. Go back to that favorite memory. Breathing in and breathing out. Okay, now eat some popcorn. And we're going to go to another memory, a beautiful memory as a child. Breathing in and breathing out. Under the age of 7, go back to that beautiful memory. See what you saw, hear what you heard, and feel what you felt as if you were there right here, right now. You're breathing in and breathing out. Now one more, eat some popcorn and go back to another favorite memory under the age of 15. Breathing in and breathing out. See what you saw. Hear what you heard and feel what you felt as if you were there right here, right now. Go back to that memory, breathing in and breathing out. Does not feel good. And actually, the more you do it, the more good memories you will remember. So keep practicing that over and over and over again. Repetition is the mother of genius. It's called heart math meditation, and it recalibrates and calms down your mind. Now we're going to go remember your future, okay? We're going to go into your future 3 years from now. And I want you to take those same emotions, those joyful moments from your childhood, and bring them into your future. Bring them into your future. I want you to imagine yourself actually looking at a movie screen and seeing your future 3 years from now and taking those same emotions. Maybe what you are doing, see it on the movie screen 3 years from now. See it. Hear it. You look so joyful. Jump into the movie screen and feel with your own body, hear with your own ears, smell with your nose, see with your eyes. Just smell, feel, touch, taste, hear with all of your senses as if you're there right here, right now. Go back to that memory as if it's in the future now. See yourself on the screen, feeling those same emotions, those joyful moments that you had as a child. See those memories as if it's in the future now. For me, I was riding a bike, so I'm still riding a bike 3 years from now, feeling so joyful and free with the fresh air and my beautiful pink bike. Just loving the freedom on my bike as I did as a child. And embrace those same delicious emotions. I call it mental rehearsal or the end game. And do it right here, right now. Instead of going into the timeline, go in the field. Go from the 4th dimension to the 5th dimension. We move from the timeline. Remember, Einstein said there's no such thing as time. Past, present, and future, right here, right now. Go to the field. Go to quantum mechanics. Go to quantum mechanics. Everything is like a Netflix channel, and you have the remote control. You can put on the romantic channel. You can put on the abundant channel. You can put on the harmony channel. You can put on the horror channel. You run your mind rather than your mind running you. You run your mind rather than your mind running you. And I'll teach you how you do that, okay? You become conscious of your unconscious thoughts. And I feel so good after that heart math meditation. And every time I go back to a memory that I had totally forgotten about. I remember when I was 5 years old and we were in Cape Cod on a trip. I lived in Omaha, Nebraska with I'm one of 9 siblings when I was young, and we all went to Cape Cod, and I was 5 years old, and these hippies were making hamburgers, and they were singing to the Doors, "Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire." And I was remembering that, and I'd forgotten about that. So the more you do heart math meditation, more you remember these wonderful times. And then I remembered as a teenager, I used to work at a clothing store in a mall, and I loved shopping and buying new outfits for myself. That brought me so much joy. And I just loved buying new clothes and things that made me feel pretty. So go back to those beautiful memories, and then your cells will be smiling, your eyes will be smiling, your soul will be smiling. And then for the gentle mental diet, which is in the first chapter of my book, it's called clearing and cleaning. Clearing and cleaning your negative thoughts. No complaining, no gossiping, no self-deprecation, no judging. And you get to snap it. And for me, I was being kind of critical with myself trying to get on this YouTube tonight because I guess I reprogrammed it the wrong way. But snap out of it, Susan. You did the best you could. You got back and created a new YouTube live. I'm so sorry for the people that I left behind on my old YouTube. I'm so sorry, but everything always works out for me. And life doesn't happen to me, it happens for me and through me and as me. So today I'm going to learn a little bit more about YouTube Live and learn more about the mechanics of YouTube Live so that doesn't happen. Life is imperfect, life is messy, and we have to wear life like a loose garment. So when we're perfect, it creates shame. So just wearing life like a loose garment. And if I'm criticizing myself, criticizing someone else, gossiping, self deprecating, judging, complaining, literally snap out of it and realize everything is unfolding exactly as it should. This too shall pass. Everything is happening for my highest good. Things aren't happening to me, they're happening for me. So I become victorious rather than a victim. So that's step one in my workshops. And I give everyone, you guys, when I was widowed and I was paying a huge mortgage every month in Santa Monica, I was really going through the dark night of the soul with a challenge with a special needs son and a huge mortgage. And this is what Emmett Fox told me to put on my desk. Put on an index card. The only thing you have to deal with are your thoughts. The only thing you have to deal with are your thoughts. The only thing you have to deal with are your thoughts. So I thought, I can't right now deal with my mortgage payment, my son's diagnosis, my feeling unwanted, unloved, and alone, and overwhelmed and frustrated, but I can change my thoughts. I can change my thoughts, and the quickest way to hack into happiness is gratitude. So I was grateful that I did have a home, a roof over my head. Maybe it was challenging to make those mortgage payments, but I did have a roof. I did have plumbing. I did have electricity. I did have credit. I did have legs to walk. I had feet to balance. I had arms to hug, eyes to see. I had ears to hear. And just focusing on gratitude. Every morning I learned the first thing I did when I was going through the dark night of the soul, you guys, is I woke up every morning and I said, thank you for my pillow. Thank you for my duvet cover. Thank you for my night's sleep. Thank you that my son is healthy in the other room. Thank you that I do have food in the fridge, that I do have a few dollars in the bank. Because what we appreciate appreciates, what we focus on grows. And the universe says yes, whatever we complain about. And to be honest with you guys, it's Sunday. And I just got off work. I've been working back-to-back clients. And my complaint is always, I work too much. I work too much. I'm too busy. I have too many clients. And see, I complain about that. And the universe says, yes, yes, yes. And I get more of what I complain about. So I'm going to have to redo that and say, I have the right amount of clients and I have a nice flow of self-care and alone time and clientele, and just trying to carve that beautiful balance. And it is like, I love Goldilocks and the Three Bears. The porridge is too hot. The porridge is too cold. The porridge is just right. The bed is too soft. The bed is too hard. The bed is just right. The middle way between work and play. My work is really play, but sometimes I do really need alone time because when I'm with my clients, I give 150%. So I need that time to fill up my own cup. I found that most of my resentments were from overgiving. And I used to describe myself as someone when I was younger and the transmission was falling and the tires were all popped and the gas was on empty, and I'm picking up hitchhikers, get to the back of the car, and I'm helping other people while I'm running on empty. So I've learned through the years to do self-care and self-love, and that's so important, is self-care and self-love and putting the oxygen mask on ourselves first. And also in my book, Mixed Up to Fixed Up in 4 Weeks, and my R version, Mixed Up to Effed Up to Fixed Up, you can get those at susanfoxley.com or on Amazon. But what I love, first of all, I love part of the clearing and cleaning process is the Ho'oponopono prayer, which I told you has helped many of my clients and helped Dr. Hugh Lin heal a whole criminally insane mental ward. But it first healed his daughter, who was very sick. She was bleeding from the elbows and the knees with a really rare disease, a super rare disease. And he healed the whole criminally insane mental ward with the prayer, I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me and thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me and thank you. And it's really important to forgive ourselves and just close your eyes. And you can tap with one hand and tap with the other. This is similar to EMDR. So you tap and it removes trauma in your body. So gently, I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me and thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me and thank you for being you. I love you. I really love you. And I'm so sorry. Please forgive me and thank you for being you. I love you. I really, really love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me and thank you for being you. And also, you might be experiencing some other trauma. Maybe you went through the fires. Maybe you're going through a financial issue. Maybe you're feeling just super lonely. And we're going to do some emotional freedom technique. So this is also part of the clearing and cleaning process. You tap your forehead and you state, I love you. I'm really sorry. Please forgive me and thank you. And then you can go right between your eyebrows. And even though I'm feeling lonely, even though I'm feeling trauma after the fires, and on the outside, even though I'm struggling, maybe you've been through war. There's a lot of war going on right now. Even though may have been abandoned as a child, even though my boyfriend maybe broke up with me or my girlfriend, even though I've been fired from my job, even though I'm scared to get into that elevator, whatever it is, tap, even though I'm feeling ... The karate chops, do this with me, even though I'm feeling ... Even though I'm feeling unwanted, unloved, and alone, even though I'm struggling with my health, my finances, even though I'm struggling with my relationships, I love myself and accept myself, and I'm okay. Even though I'm struggling with my relationships, I'm struggling with money, I'm struggling with health, I'm struggling with the diagnosis of a relative or a friend, I love myself and accept myself, and I'm okay. Even though I'm struggling, even though I'm struggling, even though I'm worried about money, even though I'm worried about my health, even though I'm worried about finances, even though I'm worried, I love myself and I accept myself, and I'm okay. I love myself and accept myself, and I'm okay. Even though I've been recovering after the fires, even though I've been relocated, even though I've been broken up, even though I'm going through bankruptcy, even though I'm going through surviving a war-torn country, even though I love myself and accept myself, and I'm okay. I love myself and I accept myself, and I'm okay. I love myself and I accept myself, and I'm okay. And you can do this at any time. It's called emotional freedom technique. Even though, and you state what you're doing, even though I'm struggling with money, I'm struggling with love, I'm struggling with health, I love myself and I accept myself and I'm okay. Clearing and cleaning, clearing and cleaning. And then you can write down a list of your fears. Write them down. I'm afraid of the future. I'm afraid of finances. I'm afraid of my diagnosis. I'm afraid of the future. I'm afraid of being alone the rest of my life. I'm afraid. You list your fears for clarity. You list your fears and then write them, rip them up. Rip up your fears. Rip up your fears. If you're watching this later, you can press this on pause and do that now. Write your fears down. And now you're going to write a faith list. You're going to write a faith list. Thank you for the miracle, the breakthrough, and the turnaround for my beautiful health. Thank you for the miracle, the breakthrough, and the turnaround of unexpected checks in the mail. Thank you for the breakthrough, turnaround, and miracle for my incredible health. Wouldn't it be nice if the love of my life showed up? Wouldn't it be nice if I have better health than I could ever expect? Wouldn't it be nice, ... And then you write a thank you list as if it's already happened. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You write a thank you list and then you close your eyes and you envision as if your prayers have already been answered. The doctor already said you are healthy and happy and whole. It's a miracle, a breakthrough, and a turnaround. We've never seen such a quick, rapid healing. And then you look at your bank account, and for some reason, there's some unexpected deposits in your bank account, and it's going up 10% more. And for some reason, you check your bank account, and it's going up 10% more. And then you check your bank account again, it's going 10% more. And then it's doubling, and you're like, wow. And it's doubling more. And you just feel so joyful. So we've dealt with health and then money and then trauma. For some reason, you wake up feeling relieved and free, and you can really feel the sunshine on your face. You can really hear the birds singing in the morning. You can really feel the grass underneath your feet. You can really embrace when you go to the beach, the waves of wellness, the waves of peace and the waves of joy. Use your imagination. Neville Goddard says, imagination is God. Use your imagination, that everything always works out for you and your life just gets better and better and better and better and better. So you've just done partly step 2 in my workshop, which is planning and planting, writing a faith list, writing a thank you list as if it's already happened. Now, when you plan and plant and you write a list of what you want, that is so important, what you want for your future. And when you write down what you want, you have to stay on your emotional diet. Now, when you stay on your emotional diet, you don't want to be in emotions of red. You don't take any action if you're in red. So if you're on an emotional diet, you don't take any action if you're feeling unworthy, if you're feeling angry, if you're feeling guilt, regret, shame, insecurity. Don't do anything. Don't send that text. Don't send that email. Don't do anything. I see some hearts. Thank you. I'm glad. I hope someone was able to come on here because I had to change it. I love your hearts. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I guess people kind of got on here because I had to change the channel. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Thank you for those beautiful hearts. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So with the red, no action. No, don't send any text. Don't send any emails. Your job is to get into yellow. And here you even pause. You don't take any action yet. And the yellow, but you move up the emotional ladder. You move up the emotional ladder. And if you're in boredom, overwhelm, pessimism, controlling, worry, irritated, don't do anything. Don't take it. You want to get into green. You want to go into joy, love, passion, bliss, optimistic, empowered, enlightened. You want to get into green. And when you get into green, then you can send the text, then you can send the email, then you can apply for that job, then you can take any action you want, but you want to get into love and above. Dr. David Hawkins says you can take, if you stay in love and above, you can change up to 750,000 people by staying in love and above. So what I want you to do is to stay in love and above. Dance often. Dance often with me. Dance often, just like as a little girl in Cape Cod, dancing to "Come on, baby, light my fire," the Doors. "Come on, baby, light my fire." So I want you to listen to music, and you fake it till you make it. Okay, so there's this thing where you go into good thoughts. Let me just go back to cleaning. Good thoughts go into good feelings. Good feelings go into good actions, and good actions go into wonderful results, right? Good thoughts go into good feelings go into good actions, and good actions go into good results. You cannot have bad thoughts and good results. You can't. It's not possible. It's not possible. For some reason, I can't find the photo for this. This is in my life guide. Life doesn't come with a manual, so I wrote one. And this is, I believe that if you can do these 4 steps, your life will completely turn around. But know that good thoughts go into good feelings go into good actions, and good actions go into wonderful results. So you have to learn how to stay in love and above. But you can also act yourself into right thinking. So maybe you're not thinking you're not thinking good thoughts, but you can reverse engineer that. You can act yourself into right thinking by dancing, by going outside when you don't feel like it. It's called contrary action. And you go out for a walk even though you don't feel like it. And I can guarantee you, I used to walk my dog every morning at 5:30, and every morning I did not want to walk Sadie at 5:30, but I was working all day and I didn't want to leave our dog at home alone all the time. So I walked Sadie at 5:30 in the morning. It was dark out. But I want to tell you, every time I finished walking with her to the ocean and back, I felt better, and I never regretted that walk. Or I remember when I did Ashtanga yoga in India, and through most of my life, I got up at 4:30 when Ben was born. I used to get up every morning at 4:30 to do yoga. One thing I do have is discipline, but you can act yourself into right thinking. You can act yourself into right thinking. But what I wanted to say is, when you're planting and writing a thank you list, you have to stay in green. You have to stay in green. When you don't take an action, when you're in worry, when you're in anger, when you're in fear, because bad thoughts go into bad feelings go into bad actions, and bad actions go into bad results. So really, really, really learn. No one's coming. No one's coming to tell you got to think better. No one's coming to tell you got to eat more broccoli. No one's coming to tell you to brush your teeth or go to the dentist. No one's coming to tell you to pay your bills. It's up to us to do this work. No one's coming. No one's going to rescue me. I have to do this work for myself. And sometimes, especially when I'm depressed, I used to suffer from depression, you guys. Tryptophan really helped. I had no serotonin in my body from being a vegan. So make sure you do your nutritional panels. I had no tryptophan in my body from being a vegan, and I had no serotonin. So I started taking tryptophan from, you can get it on Amazon. It creates serotonin in your brain, and it really helped me with my depression, really helped. So make sure that you go to the doctor, taking a lot of vitamin B, a lot of vitamin A, a lot of vitamin D. Make sure you're eating your vitamins. Make sure you're eating lots of live fruits and vegetables and enough protein. Really eat well, exercise every day. I always say take your meds. Meditation, exercise, diet, and sleep. Meditation, exercise, diet, and sleep. So what I want to say here in this book, we are 80% water when we're born, okay? Let's see if you can see this. We're 80% water. Now, Dr. Emoto took photos of water with a camera, and then he blew it up and magnified it. He froze the water. Now, he sent thoughts to water, okay? He sent thoughts of I hate you to water, okay? Look at what that cell looks like. I hate you. It looks like a muddy footprint. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. Most of us talk to ourselves like that. I hate your body. I hate your cellulite. I hate your wrinkles. I hate you. And look what you're telling yourselves. You're 80% water when you're born, and you're 50% when you die. But look at, and our thoughts are electric, our feelings are magnetic. Okay, this is thank you. When you say thank you to my body, thank you, arms and legs, thank you, thighs, thank you, stomach, for digesting my food, thank you. Look at how the cells look when you say thank you to your body or thank you to somebody else. Now look at, if you say I love you to my body, look at, let's see if I can get that. I love you. Look at how beautiful that is. I love you. Looks so, like a beautiful crystal. I love you and thank you. I love you and thank you. I love you and thank you. And not I hate you. Not I hate you. Because that's incoherent. Remember what I started out with heart math meditation? That you have to have a coherent mind and heart to manifest. So if you say, I hate you, body, I love you, I'm saying I love you, but I really feel like I hate you. I hate your thighs. I hate your cellulite. I hate your knee pain. I hate your diagnosis. But we have to master staying in love and above. And I just want to tell you guys that I sent incoherent messages to my son because I was a single mother. I had no help for him. I had no family nearby. I raised him 24/7, 7 days a week, and he was difficult. And I want to tell you that I sent mixed messages to him. I love you. I resent you. 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 And as a result of that, my son was acting out back and forth, back. He was acting out tantrums, everything, until I mastered just loving him just the way he was, loving his video games, loving his expression of anger, just loving who he was unconditionally, just staying in love and above. That's when he finally changed. When I just had a coherent message of love. So it's the same for us, loving our cellulite, loving our diagnosis, loving our pain because it's teaching us something. It's trying to tell us something. Our body, that ache in our knee, that back pain. Maybe we're worried about finances. I love Louise Hay. Maybe I'll get her book out to teach you Louise Hay's. But Louise Hay says back pain is usually from not feeling like the universe supports you. Knee pain is from not being flexible in your own life. Neck pain is not being able to communicate. Eye pain is, or eye issues, you're not something you don't want to see. Maybe you can ear pain, there's something you don't want to listen to. Our body communicates to us. So love the communication, love the pain. Say, I love you, knee pain. You're telling me I need to be more flexible, not so rigid. Wear life like a loose garment. Maybe I fractured my ankle, okay? And maybe the foot pain is saying, there's something I'm hesitant for walking into my future. I'm not grounded enough. I'm not slowing down. I'm hesitant to walk into my future. The left part of the body is the feminine, the right is the masculine. So sometimes if the left side of the body, and it's my left leg, I need to walk more into being more feminine and slow down more. The masculine, the right leg, maybe get into more action. So the body speaks to us. And there's a book, The Body Keeps the Score, which I love. And I am going to go over and get Louise Hay's book. Hold on. So anyhow, this book is lovely. I read this in 1991. It's How to Heal Your Life by Louise Hay. But our bodies do talk to us. Our bodies do talk to us. And here's Louise Hay's book, How to Heal Your Life. And if you look, you can look at the parts of the body Acne is not accepting ourselves and disliking ourselves. Um, Alcoholism is what's the use, feeling futility, guilt, inadequacy, and self rejection. Um, Aging problems is social belief, old thinking, fear of being oneself, rejection of the now. Interesting. Anxiety, not trusting the flow and the process of life. And she gives you the affirmations too, which is I love and approve of myself and I trust the process. I am safe. Okay, arthritic fingers are a desire to punish, blame, and feel victimized. And instead, the affirmation for arthritic fingers are I see with love, understanding, and I hold all of my experiences up to the light of love. Um, Ankles. Okay, since I had fractured ankle, inflexibility and guilt. Ankles represent the ability to receive pleasure. Interesting. I am kind of a workaholic, so I do need to receive more pleasure. I deserve to rejoice in life and I accept all the pleasures life has to offer. Interesting. So I have to receive more pleasure, you guys. I like that. I read that. So this is a great book, you guys, to back problems. Lower back is fear of money, lack of financial support. I trust the process of life. All I need is always taken care of and I am safe. Okay, the middle of the back is guilt, stuck in all that stuff back there. Get off my back. The affirmation is I release the past. I am free to move forward with love in my heart. And the upper back is lack of emotional support, feeling unloved, holding back love. I love and approve of myself, and life supports me. So if you don't have this book, this is fabulous. You can heal your life and to look up different things. But let's go back to uh, love, the loving shift, shifting into love. We move out of the timeline and into the field. We move from the fourth dimension to the fifth dimension. So we clear and clean our negative thoughts. We write down a faith list of what we believe the universe will take care of and support for us. The third step is witness and watch. When you plant bamboo, it takes 5 years to break ground. So it takes patience for the sunrise and the sunset. It's not instant coffee. So you close your eyes, do your mental rehearsal, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in health, exhaling stress, inhaling love, exhaling fear, inhaling faith, exhaling exhaustion. Now close your eyes. We're going to do some neuro linguistic programming, okay? Close your eyes and imagine you're in a movie theater. The curtain opens, and what you're seeing is a memory of your past that you do not like. A memory of your past, whatever that is. And on the screen, see what you saw, hear what you heard, and feel what you felt. Now you're going to take the remote control and make that image black and white, like an old TV screen at 3 a.m, black and white and speckled. You drain out all the sound and all the color. You drain out all the sound and all the color. You drain out all the sound and all the color. And then the screen gets smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller, the size of a postage stamp, the size of a postage stamp. And you bring that down into the lower left or lower right corner of your mind. You choose. The curtain closes, closes, closes as you eat some popcorn. In the empty movie theater, it's just you and the screen. And the curtain opens. The curtain opens. The curtain opens. And now it's a movie of your future now. And you are surrounded by love. You're at a party dancing. There's music, there's food, there's laughter, there's love. You're dressed up, you're healthy, you're happy, you're whole, you're laughing, you're smiling. You jump into the screen. You literally jump into the screen and see what you saw, hear what you heard, feel what you felt. You feel so good in your outfit. You feel confident. You feel seen. You feel grounded. You feel successful. You feel relief. You feel joy. You feel abundant. You feel grateful. You feel wonderful. You're dancing and smiling and laughing, surrounded with loved ones. You feel content. You feel peaceful. You feel healthy. You feel happy. You feel whole. You feel so joyful. See what you saw, hear what you heard, and feel what you felt. As you dance with the music, you feel joyful, laughing and dancing and singing and playing, feeling so joyful with the laughter. And then you get back into your movie theater seat and you take the remote control and you make it bigger and brighter and better. Bigger, you look up at the screen, it's bigger and brighter and better. Bigger and brighter and better. Bigger and brighter and better. The laughter, the emotions. You turn up the remote control. You turn up the volume. You turn up the sounds. You turn up the laughter. Bigger and brighter and better. Bigger and brighter and better. Your life just gets bigger and brighter and better. Bigger and brighter and better. Everything always works out for you. Everything always works out for you. And the screen, as the curtain closes, it goes into the upper left or upper right corner of your mind. And you feel like you're in the field. You're not in the timeline. You are in the fifth dimension, feeling love and above, feeling love and above, feeling love and above. Now you've done your mental rehearsal. Now you have to get up from your meditation as if your prayers have already been answered. So you're going to dress like you're healed. You're going to dress like you're wealthy. You're going to dress like you're loved. You're going to dress and walk like you're loved. You're going to walk like you're healthy. You're going to dance like you're abundant. You're going to speak like you're relieved. You're going to see like you're filled with joy. You're going to hear beautiful sounds. You're going to speak. What we utter becomes the outer. You're going to speak wonderful things, and the universe gives you more of what you speak about. I feel so lucky I have a roof over my head. I am so lucky I have running water, electricity. I am so lucky that I have a car to drive if you have a car, and eyes to see on this computer or this iPhone or this whatever phone or digital thing you're looking at. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. What we appreciate appreciates. So you're just going to stay on your love diet and focus on things that you love. You love your neighbors. You love the sky. You love spring's coming. You love the days are getting longer. You love that you're able to watch Susan on this. You're so lucky to learn some life tools, some hack tools, that the quickest way to hack into happiness is gratitude. That you can stay on your gentle mental diet and change your thoughts, which change your feelings and change your choices and change your results. Now, once you witness and watch my last step in my Mixed Up to Fixed Up workbook is reap and repeat. Repetition is the mother of genius. Repetition is the mother of genius. So you don't do your dishes. Yesterday's dishes doesn't clean today. Yesterday's shower doesn't clean you today. You have to reap and repeat. So go ahead and clear and clean those negative thoughts. Write down your fears, rip them up. Write a faith letter. Dear universe, higher power source, I know you have my back. I believe it's my birthright to thrive mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, materially, intellectually, creatively. I know it's my birthright to thrive. Everything always works out for me. And your mood determines your future. Isn't life wonderful? We are more energy than matter and more wave than particle. What we are screams so loudly we don't have to speak. And so our thoughts are electric, our feelings are magnetic, and we send an electromagnetic Wi-Fi signal out into the universe. And whatever you say after I am, you become. I am healthy. I am abundant. The universe is listening. I am beautiful. I am handsome. I am strong. I am energetic. I am youthful. The universe is listening. Your thoughts are electric. Your feelings are magnetic. You're sending an electromagnetic Wi Fi signal out into the universe, and you get a vibrational match. The universe mirrors back to you whatever you send out. The universe mirrors back to you. I am abundant. I am healthy. I am beautiful. I am loved. I am handsome. I am confident. I am successful. I am grounded. I am wealthy. I'm abundant. I am strong. I am fulfilled. I am flexible. I am relieved. I am joyful. I'm a magnet for love. I'm a magnet for peace. I am a magnet for harmony. Whatever you put after I am, you become. Again, your thoughts are electric, your feelings are magnetic. You send an electromagnetic Wi Fi signal out into the universe and you get a vibrational match. Now, again, you're clearing and cleaning your negative thoughts. You're planning and planting what you do want. Write it down, pen to paper. You're being the architect of your own life. Writing it down is the first physical manifestation. The third step is witness and watch, doing your mental rehearsal, your end game. The fourth step is reap and repeat. Go back and clean those negative thoughts of gossip and criticism and I'm not enough and I'm too old or I'm too uneducated or I'm too lazy or I'm not worthy or I'm too ugly or I'm too short or I'm too bald or I'm too delete, erase and replace, erase and replace, erase and replace. Master your thoughts, then you master your feelings, you master your choices, and then you master your results, and your life becomes a masterpiece. By doing these steps in my book, you will become the master of your life. You will become the master of your life. Your life will be a masterpiece. So clear and clean, plan and plant. Every thought is a prayer, and you give that seed good sunshine and good water, which are good thoughts and good feelings. Dance daily for 3 minutes. Good thoughts and good feelings. That gives that seed good sunshine and good water. And you don't get check on that seed every day. We make our beliefs and then our beliefs make us. And a belief is just a thought we keep thinking. Plant that seed of health. Plant that seed of wealth. Plant that seed of confidence. Plant that seed of harmony. Plant that seed of romance. Plant that seed of success and give it good sunshine and good water. And then you have to, when you witness and watch, give it faith, give it trust, give it belief, give it a knowing. You know and believe that the universe has your back, that it is your birthright to thrive mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, materially, intellectually, psychologically, socially, romantically, in all ways. It is your birthright to thrive. You are a child of the universe. So again, clear and clean, plan and plant, witness and watch, doing the mental rehearsal, the end game, closing your eyes. Dr. Joe Dispenza says that's why our manifestations don't happen, is because we don't sit down and do the mental rehearsal. You literally have to close your eyes and walk and breathe and smell and touch and taste as if your prayers have already been answered. If you're sick, the wheelchair will come into your meditation, kick it out. The wheelchair will come in, kick it out. The negative will come in, kick it out. To the back of the bus, David Downer and Negative Nelly, to the back of the bus. You're the driver. You're the driver. You run your mind rather than your mind running you, okay? You run your mind rather than your mind running you. Kick David Downer, Negative Nelly to the back of the bus, okay? And don't look in the rear mirror. You're going to crash. Don't look back. I think Lot's wife turned to salt when she looked back, and the dead bury the dead. Just look forward, plug into your GPS system where you want to go, which is joy and appreciation, success and love. Okay, remember to stay on your emotional diet. And again, reap and repeat. Okay, because repetition is the mother of genius. We want to tattoo in the recesses of our gray matter wonderful thoughts, joyful thoughts. Do the heart math meditation. Do your emotional freedom technique to clear and clean those negative thoughts because they can pop up again, right? We do this imperfectly. So I hope that helps you guys, and you do the Ho'oponopono prayer, and you can just look at yourself in the mirror and just say, I love you. I really love you. I'm so sorry I can be so hard on you. Please forgive me and thank you for being you. Look in your own eyes, in your own soul. Look in your own soul. It's not a place to criticize. Remember Dr. Emito's water? And when we say, I love you, I hate you, I love you, I hate you, when we're judging ourselves, we're hating ourselves. So you want to send a coherent signal of love and above, a coherent signal of love and above, a coherent signal of love and above. So remember to stay on your love diet, okay? So clear and clean your negative thoughts, snap out of it, no complaining, no gossiping, no self-deprecation, okay? You're going to write down your fears every day, rip them up, write your faith list. You're going to do your mental rehearsal and imagine that your prayers have already been answered. You're going to dance daily as if you're already healthy, happy, and whole. Dance as if your prayers have already been answered. You're going to walk, smell, feel, touch, taste, and hear as if your prayers have already been answered. You can even fake it till you make it. You can act yourself into right thinking. You can act yourself into right thinking. You can reverse engineer good thoughts, go into good feelings go into good choices go into good behaviors and good results. But you can also reverse engineer and go into act yourself. Go dancing when you don't feel like it. Put on the music when you don't feel like it, and wake up as if your prayers have already been answered, because your prayers are answered now. Your prayers are answered now. I'm sending a magic wand, hocus pocus focus. All your prayers have been answered. You have mastered your thoughts. You have mastered your feelings. You have mastered your choices. You have mastered your results, and your life is now a masterpiece, you guys. New chapter, new page, new story, I promise. Tell a new story that everything always works out for you. Tell a new story that life just gets better and better for you. Tell a new story that you are a magnet for love. Tell a new story you're a magnet for money. Tell a new story that you're a magnet for health. Tell a new story that you're a magnet for laughter. Tell a new story that life always works out for you. Tell a new story that isn't life wonderful? Isn't life wonderful? Isn't life wonderful? I am a magnet for money. I'm a magnet for love. I'm a magnet for harmony. I'm a magnet for joy. I'm a magnet for peace. I'm a magnet for bliss. Everything always works out for you. Everything always works out for you. Everything always works out for you. And life just gets better and better and better and better and better. The better it gets, the better it gets. And the better it gets, and the better it gets. And I love you. If no one's told you today, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. And the only reason I wrote this book, Effed Up to Fixed Up, because I was effed up. You've heard of Murphy's Law. I was Murphy. Life got worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. And I'm telling you now, this does work, you guys. I'm telling you, my life turned around. Today is my 12-year marriage anniversary. My first husband died when I was 30 years old. And I had a toddler and I raised him by myself, and he had a diagnosis. My babysitter committed suicide. Stuff just happened, negative stuff. And I turned it around by changing my thoughts, you guys. All I did was put this on my desk and say, the only thing I have to deal with are my thoughts. And I mastered my thoughts. I mastered my thoughts, which created mastering my feelings and my choices and my behaviors. I learned to run my mind rather than my mind running me. That's it, you guys. Learn to run your mind rather than your mind running you. Remember, we're the common denominator, the 5 people we hang out with. So watch romance, read good books. You guys read Neville Goddard, read Louise Hay, read my books. I have another book that I wrote of 10 years of my blogs. You can find it on my website. These are 10 years of my blogs of all solution-oriented things: how to stay in love and above, how to stay in the law of attraction, how to become victorious, not the victim, how to go from this happens to me, but this happens for my highest good. Read my books. I have like, I don't know, 30 or 40 yoga TV shows on my YouTube channel. This is some of my clients can't get out of bed because they had ALS or chemo or cancer. And look, they can feel good too. I created a book for people who can't get out of bed, you guys. Listen, if you can get out of bed, you're doing pretty well. If you can do your own dishes, you get to do your dishes. You get to do your laundry. You get to go to work. Some of my clients can't get out of bed. I created a bed yoga book. I still do bed yoga. I love bed yoga. So if you don't have my bed yoga book, this is great too. But if you can get out of bed, you guys, if you can do your own dishes, if you can do your own laundry, if you can watch this today, you're doing pretty well. Woohoo! Everything always works out for you, and life just gets better and better and better and better. I love you guys so much. Go on my YouTube for wonderful tools. I also write weekly blogs for life hacks. And I love you guys so much. And I'm so sorry thank you for all the hearts, you guys. And again, I'm so sorry that I messed up earlier and I got on the wrong thingamajiggy, but I just love you guys so much. Mwah. Thank you for watching. I love you, love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. Stay on your love diet. Big hugs, big kisses. Mwah.